Okay. All right, guys. Welcome back to another episode of Reaction Extraction. I'm Ty.
Hello,
this is Dad.
everyone. How's it going?
Hope you're doing well.
How's my partner doing?
I'm okay.
You doing good?
Yeah.
All right.
Today, Dad's showing me another song.
Oh, today's a good day. I get to go, and we're doing Pet Shop Boys.
Mm-hmm.
And I bet what you know of Pet Shop Boys is West End Girls.
Yeah, and I think that's the only song I know, really.
Great. Because we're not doing that today. We're doing another fantastic song called It's a Sin.
Okay.
All right. So Pet Shop Boys, British band, two dudes.
Another British.
Another British band that we love. Neil Tennant and Nick Lowe.
Mm-hmm.
Two dudes, kind of, I don't know, in today's world, like a chain smokers kind of thing. You know, two guys that produce, just happen to form, a band out of that. And man, God, talk about success, kind of ridiculous. But this is called It's a Sin, and you've never heard it before?
Mm-mm.
Great. Let's get into it.
All right.
All right, you ready?
20 seconds and counting. T-minus 15 seconds, guys. This is launch.
This part's cool. The chords.
Turned over a new leaf, then tore right through it. Whatever you taught me, I didn't believe it. Father, you fought me, 'cause I didn't care, and I still don't understand. So I look back upon my life.
That sounds like The Weeknd right there, bro. Right there, this synth part.
You're right.
Yeah, very I mean, not retro. Very triumphant.
That's a really great word.
Mm-hmm.
You just mentioned a little bit like The Weeknd. Tell me about that.
The synths, like on his new album, he goes really hard into the synths.
Yeah.
The like kind of the arpeggiated modulations, and that's exactly with the same thing. Especially the ending. That's my favorite part because it's very experimental at the very end.
Yeah. Well, you love The Weeknd, and now you're kind of learning elements of bands and parts that influenced him.
Yeah, I mean, I know
They come from somewhere.
I know I mention The Weeknd a lot, but I only do it because no one does it better than him.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Well, these are the elements. A Pet Shop Boys song would be the elements that The Weeknd was influenced by and pulling from.
Yeah,
They're
of course.
They have beautiful synth-interesting music. Man, Pet Shop Boys are that and more.
It does sound cheesy to me though. It sounds like
Because like the thunderstorm.
not even that. Just like the song as a whole.
Okay.
Because it just sounds like a stock 80s.
Okay, well, hold on.
But look, I know they invented this, so at the time it's not stock. But for now, like this is like a staple 80s sound. You know what I mean?
I'm okay with that. Because it's what they had to work with.
Yeah.
And so a lot of it's going to come together with different bands and sound formulaic now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But again, we try and put things in context. So the context of the Pet Shop Boys at the time, 1987, this is very inventive.
Yeah.
I mean, because the thunderstorm thing and stuff, that's all synth.
Mm-hmm.
It's all created in the studio, which for the time was revolutionary. Now it's probably mundane. Mm-hmm. It's probably common. So let's look at it from that perspective. My side of it would be, wow, that's so rad. But I totally get what you're saying, where as an 80s retro tune,
this is it. And if you're going to try to recreate
this is it.
if you're going to try to I'm going to say it, if you're going to try to recreate a triumphant song like this,
yeah,
this is it. I mean, this is as retro and as 80s stock sounding as you get, in my opinion.
Well, I guess I'm going to say that's probably a really huge compliment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And that's not a diss on song saying it's stock, but because they invented it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I take that as a compliment that it even fits in that kind of vibe that you put, synth 80s stuff in.
But yeah, so if this were to come out today, I would say it sounds corny.
Oh, well, sure. I mean, Falco Rock Me Amadeus would seem corny.
Yeah.
So don't judge it by that.
But no, I'm not. I'm just saying if you were to compare it.
That's so hard, though, because this was actually really good back in the day.
I'm sure.
And even when you're right on about this, Ty, because some stuff I listen to, some of it sounds as fresh as ever, but there's plenty of it where I listen to and I'm like, this is not as good,
Mm-hmm.
or it hasn't stood the test of time.
Mm-hmm.
I understand that. I totally get that. No problem.
Yeah.
No problem. That's part of music. Is it dated? Is it not? I love finding out from Ty what he actually thinks, and I get it on this.
I would say it does sound dated.
And that's okay.
But that's not to say that doesn't have cred or it's not a classic or whatever.
Sure.
But it does sound dated.
Yeah, if it sounds dated to you, I want you to tell me.
Yeah.
I want you to tell me, because that's part of what I'm looking for. Because in searching for songs, I want to find something that is synth-interesting, but not like that's going to bore you to tears. I want there to be something in there that you can relate to. Otherwise, what the heck am I doing?
I mean, when I was listening to the song, it was just so predictable. Just so predictable. I mean, it does sound very grand and lots of elements.
Yeah.
But it's just so predictable, in my opinion.
Understood. I gotcha. Well, hey, interesting show.
Yeah, those are fun. I mean, songs like these are fun to talk about,
Yeah.
So.
Well, reaction, extraction, if I don't get some of this good stuff from you, what's the point,
Exactly.
I feel like, dude, it's so great to hear what your vibe is on these. 30 years later, 35 years later, whatever, on some of these songs. I really enjoy, good or not, it doesn't matter whether you like it or not. It's just, if you think it's dated, that's fascinating to me because I want to know. Because part of it is, what am I going to find that is going to be refreshing to you and going to go, ah, or like, well, it's kind of a dated 80s song. That's cool. I want to know. Thanks for bringing that up.
Of course. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as we did. We're having a blast. So if you enjoy more content like this, go ahead and check out our other content on our channel. We have plenty of it. We're dropping on the daily. Be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any videos. Other than that, guys, we hope you're doing well. Stay safe, and we'll catch you in the next episode.
Bye.